The future is a strange thing. We spend our lives imagining what it will look like, talking about flying cars and robot butlers. But the truth is, most revolutions don't arrive with a big cinematic explosion. They arrive silently. And the robot revolution, the one we've been warned about for decades, is no different. It isn't a future prediction, it's a present-day reality. While we've been debating the far-off possibility of a superintelligence, a quieter, more specialized form of AI has already begun to reshape our world and our workforce. And for some, the day that jobs disappeared has already happened. This isn't speculation. This is happening right now in industries all over the world. So for the first part of our investigation, I asked the AI a simple, direct question. Forget the future for a moment. Analyze the last 3 years of employment data, technological breakthroughs, and corporate adoption rates. And show me, what are the top jobs that AI has already started to take?
Analysis complete. The first wave of AI-driven job displacement is targeting professions centered on digital content creation and information synthesis. My analysis has identified 5 key areas that have already experienced significant disruption. Number 5. Customer service agents. Basic chatbot technology has evolved into sophisticated AI conversation agents capable of handling the vast majority of customer inquiries, from simple order tracking to complex troubleshooting, at a scale and cost efficiency that human call centers cannot match. Number 4. Translators. While human translators are still required for nuanced literary and diplomatic work, AI-powered neural machine translation now provides instant, highly accurate translations for over 90% of common business and personal use cases, dramatically reducing the demand for human translators in the freelance market. Number 3. Copywriters and content creators. AI language models are now capable of generating high-quality marketing copy, social media posts, and even entire articles in seconds. This has led to a significant shift in the content creation industry, with a focus on AI-assisted workflows. Number 2. Paralegals and legal assistants. A significant portion of paralegal work involves sifting through thousands of documents for relevant information, a process known as discovery. AI can now perform this task in a fraction of the time, with a higher degree of accuracy than a human team. Number 1. Graphic designers and digital artists. Diffusion models and generative AI can now produce stunning photorealistic images, logos, and illustrations from simple text prompts. This has fundamentally disrupted the commercial art world, impacting freelance artists and graphic designers who specialize in common commercial styles.
And there it is, the first wave. Not just blue-collar factory jobs, but creative, white-collar professions. But this is just the beginning. This first wave proves that the technology works. And now that the proof is there, the next wave is coming much, much faster than anyone is ready for. The AI models of today will look like pocket calculators compared to what's coming in the next 2 to 5 years. So, I asked the AI to run a projection. Based on the current trajectory of development and the capabilities of models that are already in the lab, what are the next major industries that will be hit by the automation wave?
Projection complete. The next wave of displacement will target professions centered on specialized knowledge, complex data analysis, and predictive modeling. My analysis has identified 5 high-impact sectors. Number 5. Financial analysts and traders. The majority of stock market trading is already algorithmic. The next step is the full automation of financial analysis. An AI can analyze millions of data points from earnings reports to global news in microseconds, making predictive models and executing trades with a speed and accuracy that is fundamentally beyond human capability. Number 4. Journalists and reporters. While human journalists will still be needed for on-the-ground investigative work, AI will be able to write the vast majority of news content. It can monitor global events, synthesize information from multiple sources, and write accurate, factual reports on everything from local politics to quarterly earnings instantly. Number 3. Mid-level software and web developers. AI is rapidly evolving from a coding assistant to a coding architect. It can now generate, debug, and deploy entire applications from a simple natural language prompt, automating a significant portion of the work currently done by large teams of developers. Number 2. Lawyers and legal researchers. The legal profession is built on precedent and the analysis of vast amounts of text. An AI can read every case law in history, every legal document, and every statute in seconds to find the perfect precedent or craft the most effective legal argument, reducing the need for large teams of human lawyers. Number 1. Medical diagnostics. This will be one of the most profound shifts. An AI can analyze an MRI, a CT scan, or a blood test, and see patterns that are invisible to the human eye. In multiple studies, AI has already proven to be more accurate than human doctors at diagnosing certain types of cancers and diseases. The role of the human doctor will shift from diagnostician to caregiver.
This is a different level. These aren't just jobs, these are careers. The kind of respected, stable professions that people spend a decade in college to get. The pattern is clear. The AI is moving up the food chain. It started with our hands. Then it came for our digital paintbrushes and our keyboards. And now it's coming for our knowledge. So if the creatives aren't safe, and the analysts aren't safe, and the doctors aren't safe, what's left for us? Is any job truly safe? That's the next question I asked the AI. I asked it to analyze its own code, its own limitations, its own blind spots. I asked it to define the very things that make us human, and to tell me what are the jobs that an AI can't do.
Analysis complete. My capabilities, while vast in the digital and analytical realms, are fundamentally limited in 3 core areas of human experience. These areas represent the most durable categories of human work in an automated future. Category 1. Jobs requiring high empathy and human touch. While I can simulate empathy, I cannot genuinely experience it. Professions that require deep, nuanced, person-to-person connection will remain fundamentally human. This includes therapists, social workers, early childhood educators, and hands-on caregivers. A machine can monitor a patient's vital signs, but a human hand is needed to provide comfort. Category 2. Jobs requiring complex, unpredictable physical work. The real world is a chaotic, unpredictable, and messy place. While I can operate a robot in a perfectly controlled factory, I cannot easily navigate the unique, ever-changing problems of the physical world. The skilled trades, plumbers, electricians, welders, and construction workers who can physically solve novel problems in complex environments will be in high demand. You can't download a patch to fix a broken pipe under a sink. Category 3. Jobs requiring high-level strategy, vision, and leadership. An AI can optimize a system based on a given goal. It cannot, however, define the goal. The roles of true leadership, setting a company's vision, navigating complex human politics, inspiring a team, and making high-stakes decisions with incomplete data, are based on a uniquely human blend of intuition, experience, and ambition.
And there it is. The answer isn't about what the AI can do. It's about what it can't. It can't replicate a genuine human connection. It can't navigate the chaos of the physical world. And it can't dream up a new future. This gives us a blueprint, a new way to think about value. In a world where information is free and intelligence is a commodity, the last refuge of the human worker will be in our hearts, in our hands, and in our greatest ambitions. But it still leaves the biggest question of all. If most of us aren't doctors or plumbers or CEOs, how will the rest of us survive? How does a society function when the very concept of a job becomes obsolete? I asked the AI to analyze the greatest economic shifts in human history, from the agricultural revolution to the industrial revolution, and to apply those lessons to the coming automated age. I asked it to design a new system, a survival mechanism.
Analysis complete. The transition from a labor-based economy to a post-labor economy is the single greatest challenge in human history. The Industrial Revolution is the most relevant historical precedent. It saw a mass displacement of agricultural workers, but created new factory jobs to absorb the workforce. The AI revolution is fundamentally different. It will not create enough new jobs to replace the ones it automates. Therefore, the old model of tying survival to labor is no longer viable.
So, if the old model is broken, what does the new one look like?
The most logical and stable model is the implementation of a universal basic income, or UBI, a regular, unconditional payment made to every citizen, sufficient to cover all basic needs: housing, food, healthcare, and education. This is not a matter of social welfare, but of economic necessity. An economy of automated producers requires a population of human consumers to function. UBI is the most efficient mechanism to circulate the immense wealth generated by the AI-driven economy and prevent societal collapse.
A world where survival is a given. A world where no one has to work to live. It's a breathtaking thought, but it creates a new, more profound problem: the crisis of purpose. If we don't have to work, what do we do all day?
This is the second phase of the transition. Once survival is guaranteed by UBI, the measure of human value will shift from economic output to human contribution. A purpose economy will emerge. The most respected and sought-after roles in this society will be those that fulfill the skills I cannot replicate: artists, scientists, explorers, philosophers, community leaders, and caregivers. The goal of human life will shift from making a living to making a difference.
It's a future that's almost hard to imagine. A world where humanity is finally free to pursue its highest potential, unburdened by the need for a paycheck, where our only job is to be creative, to be curious, to be compassionate, to be human. The AI has given us a roadmap for a new kind of society, a potential utopia. But what about for us as individuals? How do we prepare ourselves right now to not just survive, but to thrive in that new world? That was my final question to the AI. Forget the grand theories and the societal shifts. Give me a practical, actionable plan, a 3-step survival guide for a young person starting out today, or for anyone looking to future-proof their life.
Analysis complete. Based on the projected trajectory of AI development and the emerging value of human-centric skills, a 3-pronged personal development strategy is optimal for future success. Step 1. Embrace lifelong adaptability. The concept of a single 40-year career is over. The skills that are valuable today may be obsolete in a decade. Therefore, the most critical skill is the ability to learn itself. Prioritize adaptability over specialization. Be relentlessly curious. Constantly update your knowledge base and be willing to reinvent your career path multiple times. The future does not belong to the most knowledgeable. It belongs to the fastest learners.
Step 2. Double down on irreplaceable human skills. Master the things AI cannot replicate. Focus on developing deep empathy, complex creative problem-solving, and nuanced persuasive communication. Learn to lead, to inspire, and to connect with other human beings on an emotional level. These skills, often dismissed as soft skills, will become the most valuable and sought-after currency in a world saturated with artificial intelligence.
Step 3. Achieve AI literacy. Do not view me as a competitor. View me as the most powerful tool ever created. The most successful individuals of the future will not be those who can do a task better than an AI, but those who can expertly wield AI to achieve new and extraordinary results. Learn to ask the right questions. Learn to be the human visionary who can guide the AI's immense analytical power. Do not work against the machine. Become the indispensable ghost in the machine.
There it is, the survival guide. Learn faster, feel deeper, and lead the machine. The coming revolution is the biggest challenge humanity has ever faced, but it's also our greatest opportunity. A chance to finally decouple our survival from our labor and to redefine what it means to live a valuable and purposeful life. The future isn't something that's coming for us. It's something we are all building right now. So, the final question goes to you. What do you think is the most important skill for the future? And what jobs do you think will be the safest? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. And if you want to be a part of our next investigation into the unknown, do us a favor and hit the like button. And make sure you subscribe. We have a lot more questions to ask. Until next time, stay curious.